Hey guys, this is Mark Roemke from Ninja Training TV. Today we've got some basic techniques for you that we go over in our dojo all the time when we have beginner people. Number one thing you want to do is get offline. You don't want to be static and use your hands to block, because if it's a bigger opponent and you go to block with your hands and they power through it, you're going to get hit. So what you want to do is move your body out of the way and then have a different angle. These angles give you vectors of power that are amazing. And so when people say, oh, martial arts is all about angling, distancing, and timing, right? Well, there's advantages to certain angles and timing, and there's disadvantages if you're not in the right place. So one of the explanations I give for this is I have somebody get into a stance forward where maybe they've thrown a punch and they keep their elbow slightly bent. You don't want to lock out, right? And so once you're slightly bent, we show the advantage of this stance. And so one of the advantages of this stance is if I grab her arm and push, it will root all of her power to her back leg, and she can resist against this very good. Same works if I push on her from behind this way. She could root into that front leg, and that gives the power. Now, here's the weakness of this stance. So if you aim towards camera with that stance, if I'm from a side load position and I push, she's going to have to take a step to recover to her balance. And if she's facing the same way and I come from the other side, it's another side balance thing. So she's going to have to take a step to recover. So that is one of the disadvantages of that one. But if you're taking on a frontal attack, you could take a very sizable force here and be able to have a really solid structure to your body to be able to take that force. You can also deliver very sizable amounts of power with that same type of forward stance with a little similar triangulation and off balance of your feet. So if I'm on line with, like, say, fencing or something like this, I'm very strong in the forward and a backward way, but for side to side, I better angle out and try to keep the person, at a different angle with this. Now, a stance where maybe I'm in rooted with my knees bent, this is good now for a side to side more, and not as much for a forward to back. So knowing how to transition between stances with natural movement will then start to give you these flows. All right, so hope you like this. Please hit like and subscribe, hit the bell if you guys want more notifications for this channel. And as always, keep training.